Hello there, fellow coin enthusiasts and collectors. Welcome back to the channel World Rare Coins, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be worth a small fortune. From hidden gems that could be worth a fortune to little-known coins with a rich history, we'll explore it all. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our exciting discoveries. And now grab your magnifying glasses and let's start our today's video. On Top 1 today, we're diving into something truly special. Have you ever come across a coin that seems like just another standard issue, only to discover it holds a much greater value than you could have ever imagined? Well, if you have a 1999 United States state quarter from Connecticut, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this coin could be worth more than you think. Let's rewind a bit. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began issuing the state quarters as part of the 50 State Quarters program, a project designed to honor each of the 50 states with its own unique quarter. Connecticut was the third state to be featured in this series, and its quarter, like all others in the program, was produced in large numbers. On the reverse of the Connecticut quarter, you'll find a beautiful depiction of the Charter Oak, a symbol of the state's history and heritage. At first glance, the 1999 Connecticut quarter might appear to be just another coin from the series, but here's where things get interesting. Like with any coin series, there are always a few that stand out because of minting errors or unusual features. And the Connecticut quarter is no exception. Some 1999 Connecticut quarters were struck with a rare error known as the double die variety. This occurs when the design is struck multiple times, causing the image to appear doubled or offset. This error is most noticeable in the lettering and design details, making the coin distinct and highly desirable to collectors. While the standard Connecticut quarter is not particularly rare, the double die variety is another story. Coins with minting errors like this one are incredibly valuable because they're so hard to find and they stand out from the rest of the minted coins. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable double die quarters in your possession? The key feature to look for is the noticeable doubling of the letters and elements of the design. The word Connecticut is usually where the doubling is most visible, but other parts of the design may show this error too. You'll need to take a close look at the coin under good lighting, and if you see signs of doubling, congratulations. You may have found a rare piece that could be worth a lot of money. Aside from the double die error, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. A quarter in perfect, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that has been worn or damaged through years of circulation. If your 1999 Connecticut quarter looks as fresh as the day it was minted, it could be worth significantly more. But what's the price tag on this rare coin? Well, if you found a 1999 Connecticut quarter with the double die error and it's in pristine condition, you could be looking at a jaw-dropping value of $62,000. Yes, you heard that right, $62,000. That's an incredible amount for a coin that was once just a regular piece of pocket change. But this is exactly why coin collecting can be so thrilling. You never know when you might come across a rare, valuable coin hiding right under your nose. So, next time you're going through your coin collection or digging through loose change, make sure to keep an eye out for that Connecticut state quarter. If it looks a little different from the others, it could be your lucky day. If you think you've found one, don't forget to have it professionally graded and authenticated. Experts can help you determine its true value and make sure you're not sitting on a small fortune. On Top 2, we're going to talk about something really exciting. You may have come across a coin that looks pretty ordinary at first, but what if I told you that some of these seemingly average coins could be worth a small fortune? Today, we're going to explore the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter, and I'm going to show you why this coin could have an astonishing value that will blow your mind. Let's take a step back and look at the history of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began issuing quarters to represent each of the 50 states, and by 2000, it was New Hampshire's turn to be featured. The New Hampshire quarter was the ninth in the series, and it features a stunning design that showcases the Old Man of the Mountain, a natural rock formation that was once an iconic symbol of the state. It's a beautiful tribute to New Hampshire's natural beauty, and it was released into circulation alongside the other state quarters. Now, here's where things get really interesting. While the 2000 New Hampshire state quarter was produced in large quantities, a very small number of these coins were struck with an extremely rare minting error. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting, and they can turn an otherwise average coin into something incredibly valuable. In the case of the 2000 New Hampshire quarter, a small number of coins were struck with an error known as a double die variety. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is struck multiple times, causing the image to appear slightly offset or doubled. This error can be seen in the details of the design, and in the case of the New Hampshire quarter, it's most noticeable in the lettering and the intricate lines of the Old Man of the Mountain. The doubling effect can make the coin look almost like it has two impressions of the same design, which makes it stand out as a unique and highly desirable collectible. How can you identify one of these rare error coins? The key is to look closely at the design, especially the lettering. If you notice that the word New Hampshire looks slightly doubled, or if you can see extra lines or impressions in the image of the Old Man of the Mountain, you could be looking at a valuable minting error. It's a subtle difference, but it's what makes the coin so special and worth so much more than its face value. But wait, there's more. The condition of the coin also plays a major role in its value. Coins that have been in circulation for years tend to show signs of wear and tear, which can decrease their value. However, a 2000 New Hampshire quarter in uncirculated or mint condition is worth far more than a coin that has been worn down by years of handling. If you find a double-die New Hampshire quarter that has been kept in pristine condition, you're looking at a real treasure. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much could a 2000 New Hampshire state quarter with a double-die error be worth? If you've managed to find one of these rare coins, and it's in excellent condition, you could be looking at a price of up to $60,000. Yes, you heard that right, $60,000. That's right. A quarter that was once just a simple piece of pocket change could be worth a fortune. This price reflects the rarity of the error, the demand from collectors, and the fact that high-quality specimens are incredibly hard to come by. If you think you've found one of these rare 2000 New Hampshire state quarters, don't hesitate to have it professionally graded and authenticated. Experts can help determine whether your coin is a genuine minting error and assess its true market value. If you've got one, you could be holding on to a serious investment. On top 3, we're diving into the 2002 Ohio State Quarter. Trust me, this coin might just surprise you with how much it could be worth. So, stick around to the end because you're about to learn why this Ohio quarter could be worth thousands. Back in 2002, the U.S. Mint was continuing its iconic 50-state quarters program, which featured unique designs for each of the 50 states. Ohio was the 17th state to be honored, and its quarter was released that year. The design of the Ohio quarter is pretty stunning, with an image of an early settler's canoe crossing the state's famous rivers, along with the inscription "Birthplace of Aviation Pioneers." This design honors Ohio's rich history as the home state of the Wright brothers, who are credited with inventing and flying the first powered airplane. It's a beautiful and meaningful design that captures Ohio's historical significance, and like all the other state quarters, it was released into circulation in massive quantities. But here's the catch. The 2002 Ohio quarter, like some other state quarters, has a rare variation that makes it highly valuable to collectors. A small number of these quarters were struck with a minting error known as the double die variety. A double die error happens when the die used to stamp the coin is misaligned, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. For the Ohio quarter, this error is most visible in the lettering and certain design elements. When you look closely at the Ohio inscription, you might see a doubling effect, where the letters seem to have a shadowed or ghosted impression. This is a key feature that can make the coin worth far more than a standard issue quarter. Finding a double die error is what makes this coin so exciting. These errors are highly sought after by collectors, as they are rare and unique. Even though millions of Ohio state quarters were minted in 2002, only a small number have this double die error, making them a true treasure for coin collectors. But that's not all. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare error coins, it's essential to consider the condition of the coin as well. Just like with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the value. A 2002 Ohio state quarter that is uncirculated or in mint condition could fetch a far higher price than one that's been worn down through years of circulation. So, if you find one of these rare error coins and it's still in excellent condition, you're looking at something that could be worth a lot more than you might have thought. What exactly is the value of this 2002 Ohio State quarter if you happen to have one of the rare double die error coins? Well, if your coin is in great condition, you could be looking at a price of up to $57,000. That's right, $57,000. This price reflects the rarity of the error, the demand from collectors, and the condition of the coin. So, if you happen to have a 2002 Ohio quarter lying around, it might be worth your while to take a closer look. If you spot the double die error, it could be your ticket to a significant payout. If you think you've found one of these valuable coins, the next step is to get it professionally graded and authenticated. Experts can help confirm whether it's a genuine double die variety and determine its value in today's market. It's always a good idea to have a professional take a look, as they can ensure that you get the best price possible. On top 4, we've got something special for you. A coin that may just be sitting in your collection, hiding a secret that could make you thousands of dollars richer. Have you ever heard of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter? If not, then you're in for a treat. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this seemingly ordinary quarter could be worth a lot more than you think. In 2002, as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, Louisiana's State Quarter was released to honor the state's rich culture and heritage. The design of the quarter features an image of a brown pelican in flight, the state bird of Louisiana, set against a backdrop of the state's famous fleur-de-lis symbol. Along with the words Louisiana Purchase and the date 1803, this quarter celebrates Louisiana's purchase from France, a pivotal moment in U.S. history. At first glance, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter may appear just like any other coin from the 50 State Quarter series. After all, millions of these coins were minted and circulated. But what sets this coin apart from the rest is a rare minting error that could turn this seemingly ordinary quarter into a valuable treasure. That's right. Some 2002 Louisiana quarters were struck with an error that makes them highly desirable to collectors. One of the most fascinating errors that occurred with these quarters is the double die variety. This error happens when the coin's design is stamped multiple times, causing the design to appear doubled or offset. The doubling can often be seen in the state name, Louisiana, and sometimes in the details of the pelican and fleur-de-lis. This subtle yet noticeable error makes the coin stand out, and collectors are always on the lookout for these unique variations. Finding a double die error coin is a big deal, especially when it comes to the Louisiana quarter. While not every 2002 Louisiana State Quarter has this error, the ones that do are considered rare and can be worth a significant amount of money. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these error coins in your collection? The key is to look closely at the design, especially the letters of the state name and the image of the pelican. If you see any signs of doubling, where the design looks like it has two impressions or appears blurry, then you could be holding on to a very valuable coin. It's a subtle but important detail, so make sure you examine the coin carefully under good lighting. But wait, there's more. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role in its value. While a typical circulated 2002 Louisiana quarter may not be worth much, an uncirculated quarter, especially one with a double die error, can fetch a much higher price. The better the condition, the higher the value, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pristine, error-free specimens. So, if your Louisiana quarter looks as fresh as the day it was minted, you could be sitting on a real gem. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the value. If you found a 2002 Louisiana State Quarter with the double die error, and it's in excellent, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value of up to $54,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $54,000. That's a serious chunk of change for a quarter that was once just another piece of pocket change. This price reflects the rarity of the error, the demand among collectors, and the coin's condition. So, if you've got a Louisiana quarter with this error, you may just have a rare treasure on your hands. If you think you've found one of these rare coins, the next step is to have it professionally graded and authenticated. Coin experts can verify whether it's a legitimate double die error and assess its current market value. Getting your coin professionally graded is the best way to ensure that you get the highest possible price for your find. On top 5, we've got a real gem in the spotlight, the 2002 Indiana State Quarter. You might have one of these coins tucked away in your collection, or perhaps you've seen one in circulation. But trust me, after you hear this, you'll want to take another look because this coin might just be worth a lot more than you thought. Released in 2002 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program, the Indiana quarter is the 19th coin in the series. The design honors the state's rich history and agricultural roots, featuring a detailed image of a race car, an homage to the famous Indianapolis 500 race. The design truly captures the spirit of Indiana. The coin also features a plow, symbolizing the state's strong farming industry. With the phrase "Crossroads of America," it truly represents the heart and heritage of Indiana. At first glance, the 2002 Indiana State Quarter may seem like any other state quarter, and it was produced in large numbers, with millions being released into circulation. However, just like with many other state quarters, there are rare variations that can make certain coins highly valuable. And the 2002 Indiana quarter is no exception. What makes this particular quarter so interesting is the occurrence of rare minting errors. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. In the case of the 2002 Indiana State Quarter, there was a particular error that stands out: a doubled die variety. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice by the die, causing the image to appear doubled. In this case, you can see the double letters and design features, particularly in the word Indiana and in some of the details of the race car. Now, this is where things get interesting. Even though millions of these coins were made, only a small number contain this double die error. It's subtle, but it's there. And that's what makes these error coins so special. They are incredibly rare and highly sought after by coin collectors, which means their value is significantly higher than the standard non-error coins. So, how can you spot one of these error coins? First, take a close look at the word Indiana. If the letters seem to be doubled, with a faint second impression next to them, then you've likely found one of these rare error coins. You can also check other parts of the design, like the race car or plow, for similar doubling effects. The more noticeable the error, the more valuable the coin is. But that's not all. The condition of the coin is equally important when it comes to determining its value. Coins that have been heavily circulated, with lots of wear and tear, won't be worth nearly as much as one that has been kept in excellent condition. If you find a doubled die 2002 Indiana State Quarter in mint or uncirculated condition, you're looking at something very special. And if it's been stored well, untouched by the years of circulation, you could have a real treasure on your hands. So, just how much could a 2002 Indiana State Quarter with a double die error be worth? If you're lucky enough to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth up to $50,000. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000. This price reflects the rarity of the minting error and the strong demand from collectors who are always searching for these hidden treasures. A double die error coin that's been well preserved is highly valuable, and it could fetch a significant price on the market. If you think you've found one of these rare error coins, the next step is to get it professionally graded. A professional grading service can authenticate the coin, confirm that it's a legitimate double die, and assign it a grade based on its condition. This is the best way to ensure that you get the highest possible value for your coin. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this information helpful and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. You never know. The next rare coin you find could be worth a fortune. Keep collecting, and happy hunting!